Have you ever felt like something was missing during intimate moments, despite your best efforts to connect with your partner? The truth is, real intimacy goes beyond the physical. It's about creating a bond that leaves her feeling cherished and understood. In this article, we'll explore 5 powerful tips that will transform your approach to intimacy, deepening your connection, and building a relationship that thrives on trust and passion. Stick with us to discover the secrets that can elevate your love life to a whole new level. If you haven't joined our community yet, I invite you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you're always up to date with our latest content. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's discussion. If you find this content helpful, drop a 1 in the comments below. If it doesn't quite resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is invaluable. It helps me craft videos that better suit your interests and needs. Now let's dive right in. Creating a truly intimate experience starts long before physical touch. It begins with the environment you build, one that invites your partner to relax, feel cherished, and anticipate what's to come. The right setting can be the cornerstone of unforgettable intimacy, serving as the silent yet powerful backdrop to your connection. Why is this preparation so essential? Because intimacy is more than just physical, it's an emotional and sensory experience. A well-thought-out space sets the tone, helping to dismantle the stress and distractions of daily life. For women especially, feeling safe and comfortable is crucial to opening up emotionally and physically. When you invest time and effort into crafting the perfect setting, it shows your partner that her needs are not just an afterthought, they are a priority. Start with lighting. A soft, warm glow creates an atmosphere of coziness and intimacy, making the room feel more inviting. Consider dimming the lights or using candles to cast a gentle flicker across the space. This subtle change signals to your partner that this moment is special and set apart from the routine. Avoid harsh, bright lights that can feel clinical or overwhelming. Instead, embrace the soothing effect of warm-toned bulbs, fairy lights, or even a single lamp positioned strategically. Lighting, after all, is not just about visible déjà. Music plays an equally important role. While it's often overlooked, sound can profoundly influence emotions and physical responses. A playlist of calming, gentle music can help your partner feel more present in the moment. Whether it's instrumental tunes, slow jazz, or soft acoustic melodies, choose tracks that evoke relaxation and warmth. Keep the volume low enough to enhance the ambiance without overpowering your conversation or connection. Music acts as a subtle guide, setting a rhythm for the encounter, while inviting both of you to slow down and savor the moment. Incorporating pleasant scents into the environment is another layer of preparation that can transform the experience. The power of aromatherapy lies in its ability to evoke relaxation and enhance mood. Lavender and jasmine are excellent choices, known for their calming and sensual properties. You can use scented candles, diffusers, or even lightly spritz essential oils on pillows or curtains. The goal is to create a sensory experience that envelops her, making it easier for her to let go of the day's worries and immerse herself in the present. When the environment is ready, it's time to focus on your actions. A successful intimate moment doesn't begin with intensity. It starts with gentle, deliberate movements that signal care and patience. Begin with soft, lingering touches, a caress along her arm, a gentle hand on her lower back, or a warm embrace. These seemingly simple gestures carry profound meaning, showing her that your focus is entirely on her comfort and pleasure. A light kiss on her forehead, hand, or cheek further reinforces this message, building trust and anticipation. Slowing down is key. In today's fast-paced world, many people rush through moments of connection, but true intimacy flourishes in the unhurried. Take your time, savoring each small touch and glance. This deliberate pace allows you both to tune into each other's energy and responses. Use your fingertips to trace gentle patterns on her skin, or let your lips linger as you kiss her hand. The slower your movements, the more powerful the buildup of anticipation becomes. Beyond physical touch, emotional connection plays an equally significant role. A well-prepared setting doesn't just create physical comfort, it communicates thoughtfulness and care. When she steps into the space you've prepared, she should feel valued and adored, not just as a partner, but as someone uniquely important to you. This emotional reassurance lays the foundation for the physical intimacy to come. Consider her preferences as you plan the environment and your approach. What does she find relaxing? What scents or sounds does she enjoy most? These small details show her that you've been paying attention to her needs and desires. This attentiveness creates a profound sense of being seen and appreciated, which can transform an ordinary moment into something extraordinary. By preparing an environment that caters to her senses and prioritizes her comfort, you're not just setting the stage for intimacy, you're making a statement about how much you value her. This combination of thoughtful preparation and gentle, deliberate action sends a clear message. This moment is about her, and you're fully present to share it with her. Now that you've set the perfect stage for intimacy, it's time to explore the nuances of physical connection. In the next section, we'll delve into the art of focusing on her most sensitive areas, learning how to unlock the profound pleasure that lies in the details. The clitoris is often referred to as the center of female pleasure, and for good reason. This small but mighty structure is packed with over 8,000 nerve endings, making it one of the most sensitive areas of a woman's body. Yet, despite its significance, the clitoris is frequently misunderstood or overlooked. Understanding and respecting its role can transform an intimate experience, creating a connection that is as emotionally profound as it is physically satisfying. Approaching the clitoris begins with patience and intention. Rather than diving straight into direct stimulation, it's essential to ease into the moment by focusing on the surrounding areas. Begin by lightly exploring the inner lips of the vulva, using soft, teasing touches that build anticipation. This gradual approach not only increases arousal but also communicates care and attentiveness, which are critical for fostering trust and comfort. When you're ready to move closer to the clitoris, remember that subtlety is your greatest ally. Start with light, feather-like motions, allowing her body to adjust to the sensations. Techniques such as slow, circular movements, gentle up and down strokes, or even tracing figure-8 patterns can provide variety and keep the experience engaging. Each motion should be deliberate yet soft, as the clitoris is highly sensitive and can quickly become overstimulated if approached too aggressively. One of the keys to success is staying attuned to her reactions. Every woman's preferences are unique, so paying close attention to her body language and nonverbal cues is essential. Listen to the changes in her breathing, notice how her body responds, and watch for subtle shifts in her hips or the sounds she makes. These signals will guide you, allowing you to adjust your technique and rhythm to align with her pleasure. It's equally important to understand what to avoid. Rushing into direct clitoral stimulation can be overwhelming or even uncomfortable. The clitoris is not just sensitive, it requires a respectful and gradual approach to fully unlock its potential. Avoid applying too much pressure or moving too quickly, as this can cause discomfort or reduce sensitivity. Instead, prioritize gentleness and adaptability, giving her the time and space to fully immerse herself in the experience. When approached with care, the results can be transformative. Stimulating the clitoris in a way that aligns with her desires doesn't just heighten physical sensations, it deepens emotional intimacy. The gradual buildup of arousal allows her to feel truly seen and understood, creating a level of connection that extends far beyond the physical. This is the kind of intimacy that lingers, leaving her with a sense of fulfillment and closeness that strengthens your bond. By prioritizing her comfort and focusing on the details that matter most, you're not only enhancing her pleasure but also fostering an environment of trust and vulnerability. This approach lays the foundation for experiences that are not just memorable but profoundly meaningful. With the clitoris as a focal point, you've begun to unlock her deepest sensations. Next, we'll explore the importance of adaptability and rhythm, learning how to keep the experience exciting and harmonious by responding to her body's unique cues. Stay tuned for the art of creating seamless, dynamic connections. When it comes to creating a memorable, intimate experience, flexibility and rhythm are essential elements. Repetition or monotony can dull even the most promising moments, causing both partners to lose focus and connection. To truly captivate her and sustain her excitement, Your actions must be dynamic and attuned to her evolving desires. This isn't just about keeping things interesting. It's about crafting an experience that feels spontaneous, harmonious, and deeply engaging. Flexibility begins with understanding that no single technique works perfectly all the time. Every moment is different, influenced by her mood, energy, and arousal levels. Being open to change and adapting to her responses is key to maintaining intimacy's flow. Start with light, teasing movements, gradually building intensity as her body welcomes it. The goal is to create a sense of unpredictability, where each touch and motion feels like a new and exciting discovery. Changing rhythms is one of the most powerful tools for enhancing her experience. Alternate between slow, deliberate motions and faster, more playful touches. A gentle caress followed by a firmer stroke, or a series of light kisses interspersed with deeper, lingering ones, creates a dynamic interplay of sensations. These shifts in tempo not only keep her engaged, but also amplify her arousal by keeping her guessing about what's coming next. Strategic pauses can also be a game changer. These intentional breaks in movement create a heightened sense of anticipation, allowing her to fully absorb the sensations she's already experienced. For instance, you might pause for a moment after a particularly intense sequence, letting your lips hover close to her skin without making contact. This creates an electric tension, where even the absence of touch feels charged with meaning. When you resume, the contrast between stillness and action makes each new motion even more impactful. As you explore these techniques, paying close attention to her reactions is critical. Her body will tell you what works and what doesn't if you're observant enough to listen. Notice the rhythm of her breathing. Does it quicken or deepen in response to your touch? Listen for soft moans or sighs, and watch the way her hips instinctively move closer to you. These subtle cues are her way of guiding you, letting you know when to intensify or adjust your actions. Flexibility also means being willing to change course if something doesn't feel right. If her responses suggest discomfort or disinterest, don't hesitate to pause and recalibrate. This willingness to adapt not only ensures her physical comfort, but also builds trust and emotional closeness. It shows her that you're fully present and invested in her pleasure, not just going through the motions. When done well, the result is a seamless rhythm that feels natural and intuitive, a shared dance where both partners move in perfect harmony. This balance of spontaneity and attentiveness fosters a connection that goes beyond the physical, not creating an intimacy that feels deeply satisfying on every level. By embracing flexibility and rhythm, you're not just enhancing her experience, you're building a bond that resonates long after the moment has passed. With rhythm and flexibility as your guiding principles, you've set the stage for a deeply engaging connection. Next, we'll explore the power of full-body exploration, discovering how to move beyond singular focus points to awaken her entire being. Prepare to take intimacy to a holistic, transformative level. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. True intimacy isn't confined to a single focal point. The human body is a landscape of sensation, each area holding untapped potential for pleasure and connection. By expanding your touch to her entire body, you elevate the experience from mere physical interaction to a journey of discovery and profound connection. This holistic approach awakens sensations that ripple through her being, creating a symphony of pleasure far greater than the sum of its parts. Start by shifting your attention beyond the obvious. While the clitoris and other primary erogenous zones are undoubtedly powerful, there's immense value in exploring areas often overlooked. The neck, for example, is exquisitely sensitive to light kisses and gentle nibbles. Running your lips along the curve of her neck, or pausing to breathe softly against her skin can send shivers of anticipation down her spine. Similarly, the shoulders, often ignored in moments of intimacy, hold tension that, when released through soft touches or massages, can pave the way for deeper relaxation and receptivity. The inner thighs are another treasure trove of sensation. This delicate area is rich with nerve endings, making it highly responsive to even the lightest brush of your fingers or lips. Let your touch linger here, alternating between feather-soft strokes and more deliberate caresses. The goal is to tease and build anticipation, guiding her mind and body to a heightened state of awareness. Don't underestimate the power of the lower back. This area, often neglected, is uniquely positioned to bridge physical and emotional intimacy. A slow, firm stroke down her spine, followed by a light, circular massage at the small of her back, can evoke feelings of safety and warmth. This simple act communicates care and attention, grounding her in the moment while simultaneously enhancing her pleasure. As you explore these areas, consider the power of variety in your movements. A well-placed kiss here, a lingering caress there, and even a soft whisper against her skin can create layers of sensation that keep her fully engaged. Pay attention to how her body responds to each touch, adjusting your technique to align with her signals. The interplay between anticipation and fulfillment is where the magic happens, and every moment becomes a step deeper into connection. Your touch should feel like an act of reverence, a way of honoring her body as a whole. This approach not only intensifies physical pleasure but also sends a powerful emotional message. She is valued, adored, and deserving of your undivided attention. It's not just about making her feel good, it's about making her feel cherished and seen in ways that words alone cannot express. By embracing her entire body as a canvas for intimacy, you move beyond the limitations of routine interactions. The act of exploration itself becomes a form of communication, a way of saying, I see all of you, and I am here to connect with every part of you. This holistic approach fosters a level of intimacy that lingers long after the moment has passed, strengthening your bond and enriching your relationship. With her entire body awakened to sensation, the experience transforms from isolated pleasure into a profound connection. Now let's delve into the final key: communication and feedback. Discover how the art of listening and responding can take your intimacy to unparalleled heights. At the heart of every fulfilling, intimate experience lies the ability to communicate. True intimacy is not just about physical touch, it's about understanding, responding, and building a connection that makes both partners feel safe and cherished. Communication serves as the bridge between physical actions and emotional resonance, turning a moment into a profound shared experience. One of the most powerful forms of communication during intimacy is nonverbal. The body speaks its own language through subtle cues, quicker breaths, gentle moans, or the way her body moves closer or further away. Paying attention to these signals allows you to adjust your approach in real time, ensuring that every touch and movement aligns with her desires. A soft sigh might indicate pleasure, while a slight shift in her posture could suggest she wants you to slow down or change techniques. By staying present and attuned to her responses, you demonstrate care and attentiveness, which are foundational to trust and vulnerability. Verbal communication, when used thoughtfully, adds another layer to the experience, posing gentle, open-ended questions such as, "Does this feel good?" or "Would you like more of this?" invites her to express her needs and preferences. These inquiries should feel natural, seamlessly woven into the rhythm of the moment. The tone of your voice is just as important as the words themselves. Keep it low, soft, and intimate, enhancing the atmosphere of closeness. Verbal communication isn't about interrogation. It's about creating a space where she feels comfortable and empowered to guide the experience. Creating a safe environment for feedback is essential. Many women may hesitate to share their preferences out of fear of offending or disrupting the flow. Your role is to encourage openness by responding positively to any feedback she offers. A simple, "Thank you for telling me. I want this to feel amazing for you," can reassure her that her input is valued and appreciated. This exchange deepens the emotional connection, turning the experience into a true partnership. Encouraging her to share isn't limited to the moment itself, it extends beyond the bedroom. Conversations about intimacy during relaxed moments, such as over coffee or during a walk, can provide valuable insights into her needs and desires. These discussions set the stage for deeper trust and understanding, ensuring that both of you feel seen and fulfilled in your relationship. When communication flows effortlessly, the results are transformative. You'll notice a heightened sense of trust, where she feels safe enough to be vulnerable and authentic with you. This emotional connection amplifies the physical pleasure, creating a synergy that takes your intimacy to unparalleled heights. By actively listening and adapting to her cues, you show her that her pleasure and comfort are your priorities, strengthening your bond in ways that extend far beyond the bedroom. Communication isn't just a tool, it's an ongoing practice. Every interaction builds on the last, creating a dynamic where both partners feel confident in expressing themselves. This mutual openness fosters a relationship that thrives on understanding and connection, enriching every aspect of your time together. Now that we've explored the power of communication, it's time to reflect on how these practices come together to create a holistic, transformative approach to intimacy. In the final section, we'll summarize these techniques and explore the long-term benefits they bring to your relationship. Stay with us as we bring this journey to a meaningful conclusion. The journey to transformative intimacy is one that begins with intention, unfolds with care, and deepens with every shared moment. Each of the 5 tips explored, preparing the perfect environment, focusing on the clitoris, embracing rhythm and flexibility, exploring her entire body, and mastering the art of communication, forms a crucial piece of this puzzle. Together, they create an approach to intimacy that is both profound and enduring, elevating your relationship to new heights of trust, passion, and connection. Preparation sets the stage, signaling that you value her comfort and pleasure above all. A thoughtful environment calms the senses and invites her to let go of the day's stresses, creating space for genuine connection. Focusing on her most sensitive areas, particularly the clitoris, allows you to unlock physical pleasure while building a foundation of emotional closeness. By adapting your rhythm and remaining flexible, you keep her engaged and fully immersed in the moment, ensuring every interaction feels fresh and exciting. Expanding your touch to her entire body elevates intimacy from a singular act to a holistic experience, where every sensation resonates with care and reverence. Finally, effective communication solidifies your bond, fostering a safe space where both partners feel seen, valued, and understood. These practices are more than techniques. They are an invitation to cultivate intimacy as a shared journey. By embracing these steps, you're not just enhancing physical pleasure, you're creating a relationship that thrives on mutual respect, curiosity, and love. Try integrating these tips one at a time and pay attention to the changes they bring. Notice how her responses shift, how the trust between you deepens, and how the energy of your connection transforms. Every relationship is unique, and your path to deeper intimacy will reflect the individuality of your bond. Share your experiences as you explore these techniques. What worked best for you? What surprised you? Your insights not only enrich your own journey, but also inspire others to embark on theirs. Drop a comment below or share your story. It's a simple way to foster community and exchange wisdom. If you found these insights valuable, take the next step by downloading our free ebook on rediscovering intimacy. Packed with practical advice and heartfelt guidance, it's a resource designed to support you in building a love life that's not just fulfilling but extraordinary. Join the conversation, try new things, and witness the profound joy that comes from prioritizing intimacy in your relationship. The path to deeper connection begins with the first step. Now is your moment to take it. What will you discover? How will your relationship grow? The possibilities are endless, and the rewards are immeasurable. Let this be the beginning of something truly beautiful. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from this topic. Have any thoughts or personal experiences to share? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join our community for more empowering content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, embrace the journey with confidence.